Hello guys, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have a viewer request today to check out an area around Piacenza, I think it is. I'm going to butcher the name, guys, so I'm just going to leave it. We're basically in northern Italy and we're at a place called LIMS, or that's the code anyway, Lima, India, Mike, Sierra. And we're in the 152 Aerobat, which is one of my all-time favourite aircraft in real life. I've flown in one of these before. Done a few funny little, stunts in them, and they're fantastic in real life. This particular simulated version of the aircraft is very nice indeed. It flies really well, spins like a champ. There's just a few little things that are missing, like if you check your mags, you don't get that drop, and if you put the carb heat in, it doesn't drop the engine and all that kind of stuff. But hey, it's a default aircraft, what do you expect? I think generally speaking it is absolutely fantastic. So anyway, without further ado, let's go flying. Oh, this sim is so gorgeous. I love it. Right, anyway, so just listen to the sounds here, guys. I'm not going to talk too much, you'll be pleased to know. Just listen to everything. Oh, beautiful. Beacon on. Mixture is already on. So just listen to that. Can you hear that? And the throttle? Amazing. In fact, we need that cracked. We want our parking brakes set. Prime the engine. Listen to those sounds. This is A2A style level sounds. And when I say A2A, that's a developer that creates incredibly realistic aircraft for X-Plane and Prepared, and hopefully soon for this new sim. And they're the kind of sounds you'd expect from an add-on developer. They really are. So we've got to say, well, beacon on. Mixture at fully rich. Let's start. Oh, actually no, we need to make sure we've got our fuel. That will help. In fact, now we've done that, we'll prime the engine again. That'll do. And just zoom out a bit so you can see that prop turn. We'll shout clear prop. There we go. And oh, beautiful. The sounds in this thing are just, it brings me back to being in one of these. It really does. For a default airport, this is actually very, very nice indeed. We're just backtracking a little bit on the main runway. I think that will do. And we'll spin around and take off. All the creaks, rattles, all the kind of stuff you don't usually get in a default aircraft. Okay, let's get airborne. Airspeed is alive, 40 knots, 45 knots, we can rotate, we're going to go a little bit faster. There we go, about 55 knots. And let's jump outside. Stunning views. Very vivid colours around here as well. Wowzers. That is so nice. I'll be very interested to know what this, if this looks like the real location. I'd imagine so, with this incredible crisp ortho. Oh, wow. Look at that. Very nice indeed. So we need to head to downtown, so I'm just going to quickly check my Google map that I've got set up here. Okay, what we need to do to head to Piacenza, which I'm butchering the name, I do apologise, is head up this sort of river here, this riverbed. Until we see some industrial sort of buildings, and then we're going to turn left. So we're doing this all VFR, or what they call dead reckoning in the UK, which is basically looking at local landmarks. I am though using Google Maps as a bit of helping hand as well. But this so far is absolutely gorgeous. Now, just to let you know guys, I am doing viewer requests, so if there's any areas you are interested in, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to fly to those locations. Because of course Microsoft Flight Simulator, I mean really it has the whole world at our disposal, and it'd be interesting to view some of the areas that you're from. It doesn't have to be somewhere incredibly beautiful, it could be anywhere really. Just pop them down in the comments and I'll do my best to get to them in the coming weeks. This does look really, really nice. And I'm always so surprised with how clear and crisp the ortho is. Considering we're streaming this, and my internet connection isn't the best either. I mean, if we were to do this in X-Plane 11, it would take half an hour to load. And then, you know, that's after you've actually created your own ortho. And then there'll be buildings all over the place. I just can't believe it. It wouldn't look anywhere near as good as this. But as I say, I've just finished a flight in Northern Ireland in the UK and then come straight here within like about 3 minutes, 2 minutes even. It's loaded into Northern Italy and we've got this view. And we can do that anywhere in the world. I find that absolutely amazing. You can see the cars down there, all the road markings, everything. So it's got to be at least zoom level 18, I would say, by default, which is just staggering detail. Anyway guys, I'll cut this here and as we get a bit further up the road, we'll check out downtown. I'm not going to say the name because I'll probably butcher it again. But yeah, you get the idea. We're going there. Okay guys, so we can already see those industrial buildings that I mentioned. Isn't that amazing how you can do this so well in the new Microsoft Flight Sim? Just incredible scenery. So what we'll do, we'll cut in here, turn left, and I imagine Piacenza is over here somewhere. I'm so sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. I am rubbish at pronouncing names. But just looking at the surrounding ortho here, it's just looking spectacular. And even though we've got sort of fair weather, cloud, actually saying that, it's a little bit darker here. We're getting bounced around all over the place. The feeling of flight in this sim is wonderful, and it's been quite a shock to me actually, because I'm used to X-Plane and Blade Element Theory and the way that flies is very fluid. And coming from Prepared and FSX, which I did before that, it felt incredible, but this feels as good as X-Plane in terms of its sort of GA kind of seat of your pants flying, if that makes sense. Anyway, here we go. We'll just drop the altitude a little bit here. Pop back in the cockpit for a moment. And enjoy some of these beautiful views. Wowzers. It's going to be one thing that I'm just going to absolutely enjoy doing in this new sim. Just, you know, going to locations I've never been in real life. And I think with the COVID situation at the moment throughout the whole world, this sim could not have come at a better time, to be honest. Because at least we can travel in the sim, if not in real life. When the ortho loads in, it's very sharp. And it does it without any stutters. Well, in terms of what, you know, I'm seeing out the window, this looks very convincing, but please do let me know in the comments if this is what this area looks like in real life, pretty much. With all that clever Azura technology and Black Shark AI business. We'll go outside again. That's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Just take a quick screenshot in a moment. It's a bit annoying because the screen goes black momentarily when that happens, so sorry about that. There we go. Plenty of traffic on the roads there. I think actually I went past this last year when I was doing my European tour. I remember seeing the signs for it. yeah, never been here in real life. That is. Look at all those buildings. Kind of reminds me a little bit, sorry, another screenshot there. I won't do any more now, I promise. I know it's annoying. It reminds me of Aerofly in terms of the amount of detail you can get away with in this sim. Just because the engine, the actual graphical engine, is so advanced that you can get really nice performance. I'm getting about 50 odd frames per second at the moment, even with all this detail. Oh, that's simply breathtaking. Beautiful. Wowzers. Okay guys, back in the cockpit. Oh, just look at the reflections there, all in real time. Every time you fly in this sim you see something new, something different, because all of those physical elements of the dynamic rendering, it's always going to be different depending on the situation, depending on the weather, time of day. Oh wow, look at that. That's the money shot right there. And look how the aircraft's bouncing around and all of the just the airflow. It's a constantly moving medium, just like in real life. So I hope you've enjoyed that little flight. Just a quick one today. But I'm now going to fly back to the airfield, and I'll see you again very soon for plenty more content. But as I say, if there's anywhere particularly you'd like me to go, please do let me know and I'll get right to it. Take care guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.